he watched what happened, you know. So since then, the Russian, they start using that in their language too, and I like my aura spread all over the world. So if anyone want an aura, peace be upon me. I mean, look, she have an aura, you know. I mean, anyone want some aura? Oh boy. Anyway, yeah, aura. And Dikshu, close her eyes. And that thing in her nose will make the aura complete.
Is a sought-after moment among her devotees. We were given access to one such darshan in Delhi. Among the hundreds attending were prominent businessmen and a very senior police officer's family who had flown in especially for her audience. I was there as a journalist to...
I don't like to use the word fat, but she is fat. You know, which is not healthy. You know, I'm talking about being healthy. You know, I mean, nothing wrong with you if you are overweight, but if you are a goddess and you do miracle, well, do miracle and lose weight so you can stay healthy. If you are overweight, you have a heart attack, you have cholesterol, you have a lot of diseases. Overweight will cause you tons of problems. You know, tons of problems. It's not only not healthy, it's a major reason for death. Look at her. And look at the couch she is sitting in. Look at the furniture. Look at people bowing in front of her, you know.
To observe and report, but was told to take her blessings first. Pushed right in front of a long queue. Then instructions about how to pray and a warning of harm coming to my family if I did not follow them.
Harm will come to your family if you don't follow them? Hold on.
Pushed right in front of a long queue. Then instructions about how to pray and a warning of harm coming to my family if I did not follow them.
Man.
Faith was being coerced by fear. In that room, in red and gold, Radhima's favorite colors, her eyes commanded everything. Happy.
Look, they are crying. Look at those people.
Her eyes commanded.
Did you see that women?
Everything.
They are crying. Look. See? They are crying. Poor people. I cry all the time. Because I eat onion every day. They are crying. The goddess, we are in front of the goddess. Yeah. Let us continue. Lord have mercy. If any one of you would like to donate to her and receive some blessing from her God, you know, she is God. So, you know, you can search her image and, you know. Oh, I have a better idea. Guys, listen carefully. I'm going to open an institute. It's called Secret Wife Institute. We need your support. We are going to help women who they are desperately for husbands. All right? So we are going to take them to hotels free of charge. We do plumbing, oil change, all requirement for those poor women, Muslim women, who need help for the sake of Allah. All right? Just for the sake of Allah. Plumbing, oil change, I mean everything, you name it, you know, without counting everything. I mean, you know everything. You're dirty-minded, I know you. You see, you're dirty. I know, I'm talking about something else, and you people thinking about something else. Dirty people, dirty, I'm telling you. Not like me, I don't think about those things. I was talking about real oil, you know, like Look, okay, if you go back here in the video, look at her face. You will see how much oily it is. What happened to this video? The circle of death? Did I lose internet? My internet company, again, they send me a warning. They will charge me $10 for every 50 gigabyte I go over. What happened?
है उनके लिए। मेरा ना एक इधर पॉइंट है,
Point
इधर
A.
वहाँ ना टिंगलिंग 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 होती है जब कोई भक्त आते हैं ना सारे, तो जो कोई श्रद्धा लेके आता है, सचमुच जिसको भावना हो जाती है कि राधे माँ मेरे लिए मेरे कष्टों को हरेगी, तो मुझे अपने आप ही टिंग 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 होने लग जाता है।
Claims of divinity and miracles are not unique to Radhima.
Yeah, it is skipped where we missed, where we left. Yeah, this is the businessman who saw her aura. I'm sure she gave them his name to and maybe they are partner in the crime together, you never know.
The presence of Radhima is a sought-after moment among her devotees. We were given access to one such darshan in Delhi. Among the hundreds attending were prominent businessmen and a very senior police officer's family who had flown in especially for her audience. I was there as a journalist to observe and report, but was told to take her blessings first, pushed right in front of a long queue. Then instructions about how to pray, and a warning of harm coming to my family if I did not follow them. Faith was being coerced by fear.
Oof.
In that room, in red and gold, Radhima's favorite colors, her eyes commanded everything. Happy one moment, angry in another.
Oh, she's angry now. Oh, did you see how she shake her head? Now she's angry. Look how many rings she have in her hands. Look at the bracelet. Look at this. Aman, Rabbi, Aman. I'm going to migrate to India now. Why anyone want to go to America? You go to India. You claim to be God. You will become a businessman, rich. Look at this. Look. Just tell them you are God and you can do miracle. And you can hire 5, 6 people claiming that you did miracle for them, scammers like you. You know? I will tell you about a real miracle, you know, about when I finished my high school. You know, like high school in the Middle East is very hard actually. So because I was a very much troublemaker, you know, very, very much. In fact, I don't have books. I don't even carry books, my school books. I don't have them. So my mom, she called, like you can get, if you have connection, you can get the result before they publish it. So she called a friend, you know. So she was talking on the phone, asking about my result. My mom, she said, no way. Are you sure? I know she's calling about me. You know, I heard her talking, give her name. No way. Are you sure? And then my mom, she said, it's a miracle. Her son graduated with high grade. Said, how you do it? You don't even go to school. You don't have books. How you can do it? It's a miracle. Oh boy. Yeah, she was expecting me. I will end in jail. I kill somebody before I finish even the high school, or kill 10 people maybe. Always I have guns with me, no books. I don't carry books with me to school. I leave they gave us the books. I read them in school. In the school, there's like you know what they call it? You know, the desk for the student. There's like you know, you lift it up, you put the the books inside. I have all my books there. I don't take them home. I don't like to carry stuff. Like even now when I travel, I carry nothing with me. So she's talking to you did check the name? Like the 3 names. The number, it's exactly. No way. It's a miracle. You know, we have a subject. It's about philosophy and logic. I never even read the book for one day. I got 100 from 100. Honest to God, I did not even read the book. I don't even have the book. I never bought the book. I went to the exam. I did the exam. I get 100 from 100. Anyway, so I can go to India now. I have the aura, the aura, and a lot of miracles happen to me. And I have the tingling, 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 ting, 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 ting. I have those things too. Okay.
That anger inexplicably transferring to her disciple, who then appeared to go into a trance like movement. To her critic,
Guys, look what she did. She looked at one woman, and she have that thing in her hand, and she look angry. Look at the child. Look at the child. The child are scared. Look at this little girl. Poor girl. So she look at this woman. I believe they are like, working together, scam. So she now made a move of anger, and she is staring at her. And this woman now, she jumped in the floor, and she starts shaking her head in a very weird way.
happy one moment, angry in another. That anger inexplicably transferring to her disciple, who then appeared to go into a trance like movement.
Oh boy.
To her critics, she's a charlatan, defrauding people by pretending to have direct access to gods and goddesses. But Radhima claims the donations she receives are proof of her powers.
चमत्कार को नमस्कार है, वैसे बंदा 1 रुपया भी नहीं चढ़ाता.
Now I know why I am not a god. Nobody is donating, because the proof of being God is the donation.
Am I right or wrong?
और आपको तो
No, you
बहुत
are not
चढ़ावा
wrong.
आता है.
हाँ, मैं सच बोलती हूँ, मैं नहीं परवाह करती. ये सच है, चमत्कार को नमस्कार है, अदरवाइज बंदा 1 रुपया भी किसी को नहीं चढ़ाता. तो उनके साथ मिरेकल होते हैं, उनके काम होते हैं, तो चढ़ाते हैं.
No one knows how much is earned in donations. The money is managed by her family, who live with her here in this mansion in Mumbai, built by her 2
Look at her family.
sons who are entrepreneurs and married into business families, who, in extension, form the closest set of Radhima's disciples. The elder daughter-in-law handles all Radhima's public appearances. She told me the donations are put into a charitable society run by her devotees, who judge requests by needy people and then distribute money or gifts.
Look at the rings. Look at the
Recipients are
diamonds.
there who are forwarding their applications, and the disciples who are contributing, they take a call by checking the genuineness and authenticity of the recipient.
Sure.
And as if at whatever the requirement is and whatever up to a capacity, we try.
See, she spent all the money she received in charity. So the villa she live in, and all those people who they are her family supposedly, who live with fancy life. Look at the rings. Did you see the diamonds in his rings? Did you see the size of them? This is like each one of them maybe like $50,000-$60,000 at least. I'm not expert with diamond, like the last time I saw diamond when me and my cousins, we were Muslims, and we were robbing banks for the sake of Allah to give a charity to Prophet Muhammad. And then, we took it from the Jews and we gave it to Prophet Muhammad. Muhammad, he took it and he said, this is a charity. Any believing woman, she want to offer herself to me so I can do boom, boom to her. And since then, I did not see the diamond no more. This is why I cannot claim to be a diamond expert. And this is a summary of my career. Okay? Let us continue.
To fulfill it to the best. You're welcome to Radhimaji's palace.
Look at the gold.
This is Demaji's Mandir, Radhimaji's Mandir, and where she offers her
Look at
prayers
the
and her daily
crystal.
rituals.
Look at the crystal.
When she's giving her darshan, she has that long attire, and when she's in a comfort zone, we have a small comfort dresses.
Look how short the dress. see through. We will see her butt if she wear them. That will be interesting. I never saw a goddess naked. I would like to see that.
Yes, we call it as cholas.
all the dress have the same color. You know, if I like few colors only. I don't use too many. So if you see me today, you see me tomorrow, you see me the day after, you will think I did not change my t-shirt because what I do, if I like a t-shirt, I buy like 6, 7 of them, and usually maybe 2 colors only. So I change every day, but you will think I'm wearing the same thing. So look like we have things to share. She wear every day the same color, the same dress forever. I mean, did you see the hangers? All of them, they are the same.
Long attire, and when she's in a comfort zone, we have a small comfort dresses. Yes, we call it as cholas.
See through.
So when we talk of saintly figures, we assume that they would have
If. This is her daughter-in-law. She is kissing the bed and bowing down to her because her feet and her ass was in this bed. Scammers, Yeah. She is doing now in front of the TV. Why you are doing this to the bed? She is not even there. So what you would do if she's in the bed?
given up worldly things. They would have no attachments to anyone, no belongings. And of course, as we can see, there's a lot of worldly possessions. It's a very well-to-do family. How does that coexist?
She's not living with us. We are blessed to be living in her Sharan with her Kripa. She's far apart this sense of attachment to the materialistic and worldly things.
She does enjoy like dressing up and being a certain person though.
We enjoy dressing her up and seeing her in that attire. We enjoy that kind of worldly pleasure. You'll always go and fetch a dress which suits best for your idol. So why not for the living God?
Why not? Why not?
Megha is not the only one serving Radhima. This so-called god woman has a husband, Mohan Singh, known to followers as Daddy.
What the heck? The husband is God too? She is a goddess. He's a god too, and he's a daddy. She is the mama. Her husband is God Daddy.
He's built a temple in her name in his hometown Mukeria in Punjab. A small one-room temple that also has Radhima's living quarters for when she visits. It's run by Radhima's sister.
बच्चे जैसे बोल देते हैं मैं पायलट बनूंगा, मैं वो बनूंगा, मैं डॉक्टर बनूंगा, तो देमा जी बोलते थे मैं कौन हूँ। उनको किसी ने बताया कि यहाँ 130-35 साल के गुरुजी हैं, पिताजी
135 old guru. There's a guru. He's 135 old man. Sound like those Elon Musk. He found him in the Social Security benefit. Okay, my father took her there.
तो उन्होंने बोला ये कोई नॉर्मल नहीं है.
She is not normal. I assure you that too. The guru is 135 years old. The guru. True story.
ये
Hold on. Let me ask Mr. AI. How old the oldest man in India?
There isn't definitive, universally verified information about the oldest living man in India. However, the most prominent claim belongs to Swami Sivananda, a yoga teacher who states he was born on August 8, 1896. If his claimed birth date is accurate, Swami Sivananda would currently be 128 years old. It's important to note that while his passport reportedly supports this claim, it hasn't been independently verified by organizations like Guinness World Records. Nevertheless, many sources within India and internationally have reported on his remarkable age and lifestyle.
How old the oldest man in the world?
As of today, April 28th, 2025, the oldest living man in the world, according to Guinness World Records, is João Marinho Neto of Brazil, who is 112 years and 205 days old. He was born on October 5th, 1912.
I mean, do you see this internet, how stupid it is? A second ago, they said a different story. Now, the oldest man is 112 years old. I know what to say. Weird. Yeah. Okay, she is a human form of God. She is a human form of God. So God, he could not look, he could not find a better form. I mean, imagine God, he come in my look. That would be horrible. The whole world will become atheist. Anyway, so she is a human form of God.
ये एकदम भगवती का स्वरूप है। तो उन्होंने जब मंत्र दिया, ये मंत्र जब मैंने जपा तो मेरे को माता रानी का दर्शन हुआ।
दिखी आपको वो?
यस, ऑफ कोर्स।
Sure.
मैं सो रही थी, मुझे विराट दर्शन हुए। सपने मेरा मुंह लाल हो गया और माता रानी आई और माता रानी ने ढेर सारे पैसे पकड़ के ना मुझे ऐसे दिए। तो फिर इसके
She gave her a bundle of money. The mother God, she is the daughter of God. You know, she is the daughter of Allah, remember. So the mother God, she appeared to her and her face become red. And then the mother God, she dropped on her a bundle of money. Why those things doesn't happen to me? Unbelievable. I mean, I order a plant online. It's taken a week. They did not drop it on me yet. This is the luck here. Look at this, you know, shit. Yeah, I can tell. I believe you. The mother goddess came and she was asleep.
आई और माता रानी ने ढेर सारे पैसे पकड़ के ना मुझे ऐसे दिए। तो फिर इसके बाद जब मैं बाहर निकली तो लोगों में शोर मच गया, तो ऐसे ऐसे करके मेरी प्रसिद्धि हो गई।
My divine power became famous.
ये राधे माँ का मोहल्ला किधर होगा? It's a fantastical tale, repeated many times, as I discovered in the village where Radhe Ma was born.
उनके जो पापा थे ना, वो एक ऑफिसर थे, तो उनको जो भी पॉकेट मनी मिलती थी ना, वो सब वो बच्चों को बांट देती थी।
There were people who vouched for her, but also many who refrained from talking about her or seemed afraid to speak.
You get scared.
It's clear the power of Radhe Ma's influence spreads far and wide. All we hear is a careful retelling of her miracles, especially by those who are given monthly pensions by her.
इनको अटैक हुआ था, वो भी आज मैं सुहाग भुगत रही हूँ ना, वो देवी माँ की देन है। उन्होंने मकार मुन से ब्लड आया था, उन्होंने मेरी मांग भरी, टिक्का लाया मेहंदी का, कहते जा मोटो कुछ नहीं होएगा, तेरा हस्बैंड ठीक हो जाएगा।
True story.
ਅਸੀਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਬਾਰੇ ਕੁਝ ਨਹੀਂ ਬੋਲ ਸਕਦੇ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਮੇਰਾ ਨੁਕਸਾਨ ਹੋਏਗਾ। ਮੈਂ ਜੋਤ ਨਾਲ ਨਾ ਜਗਾਵਾਂ, ਮੇਰਾ ਨੁਕਸਾਨ ਹੁੰਦਾ, ਮੈਂ ਬਿਮਾਰ ਹੋ ਜੰਨੀ ਆ।
These expressions of faith ran a clear thread of fear, of being seen as unfaithful or not worthy.
Excuse me, guys. I'm not going to make fun of the look of somebody, but she looked like a turkey with a lot of red feather. I mean, turkey don't have red feather. She's a very fat turkey, you know, and looked like it's a Thanksgiving day. Did you see how she danced? What the heck is that? Dance again, dance again. You look so beautiful.
ਜੋਤ ਨਾਲ ਨਾ ਜਗਾਵਾਂ, ਮੇਰਾ ਨੁਕਸਾਨ ਹੁੰਦਾ, ਮੈਂ ਬਿਮਾਰ ਹੋ ਜੰਨੀ ਆ।
Within these expressions of faith ran a clear thread of fear, of being seen as unfaithful or not worthy enough. According to Professor Manav, it's a tactic godmen.
What is that? Look at the scam. This is the heaven of Allah. Look, there's two. There's a guy and a female in a swing, and the swing is decorated in red, and they have green branches like this is in heaven. Do you see? Do you see the swing? Do you see those people? Do you see them? You see them? Huh? Who admins? My admins. We need to volunteer. You make a swing like this in your home. You open the camera, and that will make more people come and join us here, okay? Do we have any volunteer? Like you and your husband? I will give you $5 for each hour. All right? You put the same decoration. We want the same decoration, red. Everything is red. And you put like branches on the rope. All right? Attach it to your roof. And by the way, you do not. We need to make people think that this is a miracle. So nobody is pushing you. So what? How you can make it move then? You fart. Make it silence fart. And that will push the swing like. Don't worry, people will not smell it because it's a camera thing, Until now, there's no technology to smell through internet. So you can make it work, and that will bring more people to believe that I have an aura, a lot of aura. And maybe people then will start making donation. Yeah. What this purpose of this swing? This is telling you how naive those people there. What the heck is this? Continue. I like the swing thing. Okay.
Faithful or not worthy enough. According to Professor Manav, it's a tactic godmen and women use to their advantage.
Look at this.
लॉ प्रोबेबिलिटी के कारण जो प्रेडिक्शन
Look,
सच होते हैं उसका
look.
क्रेडिट बाबा को
Look,
मिलता है और जो
look.
सच नहीं होते हैं उसका डिसक्रेडिट बाबा तक नहीं जाता। सेल्फ ब्लेम में आता है, हमारी भक्ति में कमी रहेगी, इसमें आता है मेरी श्रद्धा कम हो गई या फिर मेरा नसीब ही ऐसा है। बाबा का हाथ सर से चला जाएगा, बाबा के प्रिय लोगों में से मैं बाहर हो जाऊंगा।
Oh boy. Look at the flower they throw at her, roses, unbelievable.
Work and in fact caused harm. They did not want to be identified or share their personal experience of loss and hurt on record. But I did speak to some people who shared their disbelief in her claims.
ये सिर्फ लोगों की मनगढ़ंत कहानियां होती हैं कि किसी पर्सन को ऐसा उठा देते हैं कि हाँ भाई वो राधे माँ वो कुछ कर थोड़ी रही है, सिर्फ नॉर्मल है। वो ये है कि सिर्फ उन्होंने मेकअप ज्यादा कर लिया है या कपड़े अच्छे पहन रही हैं।
It only heightened my curiosity about her devotees, and one evening I was shocked when I saw Radhima ask her inner circle of followers, who were seated on the ground, to make animal sounds for her, and they obliged.
To make what?
We met the core group of her followers, including you. She was able to ask them to do so many things. Act like an animal, once like dogs or like monkeys. Like, those were things I had never seen.
So she's somebody who's restrained herself in a room. So that is the only source of entertainment she has.
What? She asked people to make a sound of a dog for me. Yeah, do dog. Ow, 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 ow. So this is then the only entertainment she have? So she bring people to her room. One he make a voice of a cat, the other one make a sound of a dog, like act like a dog. And this is what they excuse? It is entertainment for her. Did you hear what her daughter-in-law, obviously she is running the scam, saying?
Act like an animal, once like dogs or like monkeys. Like, those were things I had never seen.
So she's somebody who's restrained herself in a room. So that is the only source of entertainment she has. We try to crack a little joke, or we just try to make her laugh by doing all these actions.
From observation, I've seen that any spiritual guru, once they get established a dedicated follower relationship with someone, there is a certain subservience also that gets established in that relationship. So does that suspend your rational self?
There's a word that I think sometimes Emaji says, when you come to me, come with an open heart and a belief. And I've seen it when people, new or old, when they come with that thought process, she does miracles for them. And if you go there to test her, you will not be part of that Sangat anymore.
She has her followers, but she also has a lot of people who don't believe in her or who don't believe in the possibility of a human being performing miracles. And they say this is superstition or coincidence.
Because they haven't experienced it yet. She never goes and enforces anybody to come and follow her. People who haven't experienced yet, they have a right to say anything. And people who have come and experienced, I'm sure they know what they have gone through.
What about you show us the people who they experience? You know, we have hospitals are full of sick people. What about she go one day, just one day, to a hospital in India. There's like 10,000 people inside the hospital. She gave her blessing to everybody, and everybody will walk out of the hospital healthy and jumping like a monkey. As simple as that. You know, when the Bible speaks about the miracle of Jesus, there's a video of what his name, Mufti Ming. If somebody can find the video, I cannot find it. He said that Jesus, tens of thousands of people, they will gather to see him. And how he healed them, he just waved his hands to them. Everybody is healed. Even the enemy of Jesus witnessed that Jesus can heal millions. Not one, not two. The Bible says it clearly that if we want to write the miracle of Jesus, no books can be enough to contain his miracles or to describe his miracles. So all those scammers, is very easy to expose them. You see, some scammers, even some they claim to be Christians, they can do scam too. They will bring somebody, he is fraud, he's working with them. Somebody acting like he cannot walk. Somebody acting like he is sick with something in a disabled chair. And then, you know, suddenly the guy is standing. Now, I'm not saying that all miracles is false, no. But it's very possible there's a lot of scammers in order to convince the crowd so they can get the money. The easiest way always to suspect a scam is the money. There's a guy, actually, he is originally from so-called Palestine. He considers himself Palestinian. What's his name? Hen something? Anyone remember the name? What's his name? The guy, he changed his suit every 2 seconds. What's his name, guys? Hen something, I forgot his name. He have a lot of TV show before he was very famous. I forgot his name. Benny Hinn, yeah. Benny Hinn, all right. Yeah. You know, you can tell easy how those scams work. The crowd, 99.9 of them, they are decent. They are good people. They are naive, you know. And they have faith in the Bible. But this guy, he used them, or people like those people, they use the crowd so they make them believe that he is really making miracles. So there's a lot of scams can be done of a claiming to do miracle. Never believe in those things unless you examine it. Like somebody, he's born all his life, he cannot walk, and he was, by the power of God, he made him walk. Okay, then that must be something, you know. You cannot do that. You cannot make a person all his life is disabled to walk. You cannot make a blind see, who is born blind, you know. But if a person, he came in the stage and he's acting like he is blind, and nobody know this guy, nobody saw him before, nobody know where he is coming from, and then this supposedly preacher, or you know, he put his hand on his head, and suddenly the guy, he can see. How in the world we know that this is not a scam? So don't be a fool and don't let people fool you. And this woman, she can do the same. She can hire people, pay them, claim that they are healed, and money make miracles. Right? Money make a lot of miracles. You can make people witness for you in the court that you did not kill, even though that you killed many people. You can money can make the most hooker in the world the most honorable. When you are poor, is the opposite. If a rich person, he is in trouble, he will hire 100 lawyers to get him out, and mostly they will get him out. If you are poor, you die in jail, nobody cares for you. Right? Money bring money. And now she is rich. I can do a lot of miracles, by the way. I am the only one who make Muslims laugh at their prophet. Am I wrong? And you witnessed that many times, you know. How in the world I can make a Muslim laugh at his religion? That is a miracle. Look at this guy. He keeps saying, Jesus was a hippie Jew. This guy, he's here for the last hour, and he keep posting, Jesus was a hippie Jew. Jesus was a hippie Jew. Jesus was a... I mean, you are just a stupid idiot. I mean, we saw it first time. We saw it second time. We saw it third time. I mean, are you a donkey? Are you? You must be a donkey monkey. Your mom, she gave birth to you from her butt, not from her vagina. So do you think really that you heard Jesus now because you said Jesus was a hippie Jew? You're so cute. You made us so angry. Stupid idiot. You stupid donkey, son of Muta. You see, when you say Jesus was a hippie, do you know what the hippie believe? The hippie believe they can sleep your mama and your dada in the same time, and they if you in the same night. This is what the hippie believe. So you stupid donkey, when you say hippie mean they want to live like animals. Jesus is all about being a human. So if you fornicate with your eye, you better unblock your eye. Block it, take it off. If your hand will make you sin, cut it off. So you stupid donkey, how you say Jesus was a hippie? I mean, do you see how stupid you are? By the way, if your wife, she is a hippie, tell her to contact Mimi Hijab. He is doing da'wah for hippies. He will take her to Secret Hotel, California. So, you know, they come here, they think, you know, they can insult Jesus and they make us, we laugh, we feel sorry for you. Because people, they can go and read what Jesus taught. And we know what the hippies taught. Hippies, that you grab your penis and you put it in any hole you want. All the Bible is about not to be filthy, not to be wicked, not to be adulterer, not to be fornicator, not to be criminal, not to be thief. So where is the hippie? What a stupid idiot. Dummy. There is two people I don't like to be around. A selfish person and a stupid person. Just keep me away from those people. A selfish person will never love, will never be good, is evil, a wicked. A selfish person is always wicked. You cannot fix him. Because when he is selfish, he don't think about what will happen to others. He don't care if he hurt you for the sake of his selfishness. This is exactly what wicked is about. Wicked people, they don't care how they can be happy. Happy for them is being a thief, stealing your money, scamming you, hurting you, raping you, robbing you. They are wicked. So they think about themselves only, how we can take this. So they like to own it in the wrong way. Not by hard work, not by being decent, not by doing the same as you did to get what you have. No, they are wicked. So all the teaching of Jesus, not only he was good, and God is good, never commit sin, all the life of Christ in this earth, and before even he came to this earth, is about how to fight wickedness. Not to be hippie. Hippie is a form of wickedness. You are wicked, even though they claim that they don't want to hurt anybody. But living as a hippie is the biggest hurt to society. Because the major base cell of society is a family. And while you are hippie, there's no family. The second the family disappear, the human race disappeared. They became animals. Hippies, they don't have a family, they don't have a value of family. They are animals. Open sex. Any woman, she like to sleep with you, she sleep with you. Sleep with the other. There's nothing called husband, wife. The society is a very lousy, sick society. All right, let's continue the video. You want to continue the video? Somebody says continue the video. Continue the video is like saying to me in a nice way, shut up and let us watch the video. See, guys, some people are really weird, huh? You don't want to say to me, shut up, let us watch the video. Like, let's watch the video. You know? Like, can you shut up? Like, what's wrong with you? How we can finish this movie? Imagine you go to with the Christian Prince to the movie. You will never finish the movie. I will tell you a story. This is a true story, by the way. My cousin Hamad, you know, he went to the theater, to the movie. He came back. We asked him, how was the movie, Hamad? He said, oh, oh man. By the time I finished shaking hands and saying, Assalamu alaikum, the movie was over. You know, we are Arab. We have a habit. When we go to a place, we have to shake hands with everybody. Assalamu alaikum, assalamu alaikum, assalamu. And there's like 500-600 people in the movie. So by the time he finished shaking hands and saying assalamu alaikum, the movie is over. So he could not really watch the movie. All right? Yeah. CP is like a grandma. Oh, okay. Is that how your grandma look? Anyway, let's continue the movie. Assalamu alaikum.
He's a very nice person.
What they were telling me was that faith demanded complete surrender of all reason in the pursuit of God.
यानी हमको कहा जाता है कि उसी को भगवान की प्राप्ति हो सकती है जो अपने गुरु पर अढळ श्रद्धा रखता है। जो भी डाउट करेगा, शंका लेगा, जांचने की कोशिश करेगा, वो अपनी श्रद्धा गंवा बैठेगा और ये श्रद्धा प्रक्रिया में ही हम अंधविश्वासी बन जाते हैं।
विशाल आ जरा।
Be it superstition or faith, the controversial phenomenon of god men and women in India is
She have she have an illness, what it's called? When your hands, they start shaking. Did you guys notice her hands? Their hands are, her hands is not evident. What do they call it? When your hand is shaking, they keep shaking. Let me go back in the video. Focus in this here, in this point.
विशाल आ जरा।
Be it superstition or faith,
See,
controversial phenomenon
see.
of god men and women
See
in
her
India
hands?
is booming.
ऐसे तो हैं ये।
Guys, did you notice or not? Let me play it again. Here.
Be it superstition or faith, the controversial phenomenon.
Did you see it? Parkinson's. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what she have, but you can see how her hands are shaking. So she claimed to be a healer, she can do miracles, but her hands is shaking non-stop. Even though she is holding it toward her belly. You guys not see it? Okay, what's wrong with people? Why they don't see it? Okay, I'll play it again. Hold on. Focus. Okay? Focus with me.
बन जाते हैं।
विशाल आ जरा।
Be it superstition
see?
or faith,
Look.
the controversial phenomenon of god men and women in India.
Did you see it or not? This is in the minute 15 and like maybe 9 seconds. It's obvious. Her hand is shaking horribly, not only shaking, because if your hand are resting now in your stomach and they are shaking, what would happen if she, extend her hand? Let me play it again, in case you did not notice. You can focus on the stick in her hand and you will see how shaky it is. The thing she is holding. Okay. Here.
अंधविश्वासी बन जाते हैं।
विशाल आ जरा।
Be it superstition or
See?
faith, the controversial phenomenon of
See how this gold thing in her hand is shaking too?
god men and women in India
Look,
is
look.
booming.
This guy,
ऐसे तो हैं ये।
he kissed her shoes. Did you see this idiot kissing her shoes? Man. Oh boy. Yeah, he's kissing her shoes. Look. What a stupid people.
अंधविश्वासी बन जाते हैं.
विशाल आ जरा.
Be it superstition or faith, the controversial phenomenon of god men and women in India is booming.
ऐसे तो हैं ये सारे.
भगवान आपका सच्चा प्यार है.
And Radhima believes her followers are here to stay.
बहुत सारे लोग हैं जो आपके भक्त हैं और बहुत सारे लोग हैं जो आप जैसे कहते हैं कि आपकी परीक्षा लेते हैं या इस चीज़ को क्वेश्चन करते हैं जो आपकी पावर्स हैं. कुछ कहना चाहेंगी आप उन्हें?
मैं सोचती नहीं. पहले सोचती थी कभी, अब नहीं. अब मैं कहती हूँ आई डोंट केयर. वो है ना साथ नीली छत वाला देख रहा है ना सब.
All right. The end of the movie. Oh boy. I wanna announce myself to be a Muslim prophet. I mean, what Islam will lose? Allah sent 124,000 messenger. Okay, make them 124,001. What do you think about Buddha and Buddhism? Is the same garbage. Legends, fictions. The only benefit of Buddha that it make people like fat people. So if you are fat, you know, you will feel better because Buddha was fat too. Otherwise, the idea itself is just a dummy. You know, if you check countries who have Buddhism, you will find that the ethic there is totally different from other countries. Like in Thailand, because it's a Buddhist country, hookers are not considered as bad business. They are like you know, they are helping. They are good women. Like you will never see a Buddhist priest schooling a woman she work in prostitution business, saying to her, repent and leave. Because this is not wrong. So, you know, Buddhism is a very, it's the same as Islam. Like it's a religion made for, by the man for the man. Like what is the duty of a woman in Islam? Sex. What is the duty of a woman in Buddhism? Sex. If you go in the Old Testament, you will read a story about the women who stand in the front of the Palestinian temple, which means the pagans. And those women, they wear burqa, they dress with burqa, and they offer themselves to anyone who enter the temple for sex. They keep themselves covered because simply this is a charity act. So she brings comfort for those tired men. So she offers herself to the temple of God, and her duty is to comfort men who they are stressed. So the man have sex with her, and this is how she donate charity. The same as Buddhism. It doesn't sound like something where ethic is taught to be part of the religion, as much it is the interest is how women, they can entertain men, and their job, like if you go to Japan, they have a penis festival. This is, you know, Buddhist priests, they participate in that. That's why in Japan, actually, there's a lot of pervert. A lot of pervert. Because the culture promote that. If you watch any video in Japan, like people walking in the street, you will see girls wearing like a clothes like she is a Barbie. Did you ask yourself why? Let me see. I cannot play videos, you know, because they can be copyrighted. But I will try to find you some images. They stand in the street looking for customers. Very short skirt, dressed literally like a Barbie, because those men, they have obsession with the, you know, I don't know what to search for actually. But this is video on YouTube. I can't play it, you know. Like I found something, but I wish I can play the video for you. And they will hold even a sign in their hand. And nobody feel like this is something disgusting or something. It's a job. It's a good job, you know. So you see the girls like those. All over the street. Actually, this is nothing. I saw some videos are very, very weird, you know. Obviously, they dress in such a way because the men who like women, I mean, you have to look always at the customer. Who is the customer? Why the customer would like to see a woman dressed in such a way, like if I'm coming from Disneyland. So those pervert men, they have a fantasy. They are looking for fantasy girl, not just sex. So those women, they dress in certain way to bring the fantasy for those pervert. Yeah, I wish I can play for you the videos, because in videos you can see what I'm talking about, you know. Very, very awkward society. And you know, you ask yourself, how in the world they have tens of thousands of people, they walk behind the penis. You know, like I don't want to show you the images, but literally they have a penis, big penis made of wood. Very, very disgusting society. So this is what Buddhism did not do good. And Buddhism brought a lot of crimes too. Like, you know, the most crimes done, like if you go and see what the Japanese Buddhists did to the Korean or to the Filipinos, you will see how aggressive criminals they are. All of this is by, you know, this is the Buddhist teaching. They say to you, Buddha is you know, teach peace and this garbage. Martial art is the Buddhist art. The monk, why the monk they are learning martial art? You know, what is the point of this? You go in Japan, you will find penises in the restaurant, penises in the store, penises in the street, you know, and nobody is being like, what about your kids? What about your little girls? They don't care. Look at this. Very, very sick society. So this is what Buddhists did. You know, in order to accept such a tradition and culture, The society must be very, very sexual. Extremely sexual. Look, girls carrying, look. Girls carrying penis. Do you see the girls? Look. Girls, women. Not men. Very sick. Look at this, look. No shame.